Bob, can I tell you something?
Is something wrong? I'm almost done with work, so if it's not urgent, you can tell me about it after I get home.
I'd really like to talk to you directly after I get home, but I just can't wait.
If you say something like that, I can't wait either. What the hell happened?
I've been thinking for a while now that maybe... I just went to the OBGYN after work. I'm pregnant.
Seriously? We're having a baby?
That's right. Our longed-for baby.
We're going to be parents, huh?
I'm so glad we didn't give up infertility treatments.
Janet, honestly, it must have been hard for you. All I could do was support you. Thank you so much for hanging in there.
That's not true. When I wasn't feeling well, you did all the housework and everything. You really helped me out. Let's continue to help with each other from now on. Well, first, we have to have a healthy baby.
Yeah, I know. I'll try not to burden you as much as possible so that you can have a healthy baby.
Thank you.
Janet, have you notified your parents yet?
No way. Of course I wanted to tell you before anyone else. I'm not home yet either. I'm calling you as soon as I left the hospital.
I see.
Besides, I don't want to tell my parents yet. Of course, I don't want anything bad to happen to the baby, but until I'm in the stable period, I don't want to tell my parents or your parents. I'd like to tell my parents and your parents once the baby is in the stable period. Is that okay?
Yeah, okay. I don't know this kind of thing. I respect your feelings.
I appreciate you saying that. It's been almost 5 years since we started trying having a baby, right? To be honest, I was thinking it might not work. When the obstetrician said, "You're pregnant, congratulations," I couldn't help but cry. I'm also glad that now Susan won't pester me asking if we're going to have kids yet.
I'm really sorry for making you feel bad. Every time I see my mom, I tell her, don't pressure us like that. It's the life we've chosen with or without kids. And she says, yes, I understand. But she doesn't get it at all.
Well, it can't be helped. You are an only child. I understand your mother's desire to have a grandchild.
But she's too insensitive. Old people are like that. Forgive me.
Don't worry about it. I'm pregnant. Susan doesn't seem to like me. I hope the pregnancy will improve our relationship a little. She's the one who gave birth to you, so I want to get along with her.
Thank you, Janet. But she has quirks, so don't try too hard.
Got it.
We have to start thinking about the move, the baby's name, and all the other stuff.
Bob, you're getting ahead of yourself. But I agree with moving out. We're living in the same apartment since you were single. It's too small to raise a child there. I'd like to buy an apartment or a house. Let's look around and see what's available.
Yeah, let's do that. I can't focus on work today since I heard this news. I'm getting ready to leave the office and go home. Is it okay to eat cake when you are pregnant?
Yeah, I guess I'll have to restrain myself as I gain weight. But for now, it should be fine.
Good. I'm going to buy a cake from your favorite store. Let's celebrate.
Thank you. I just got home a little while ago. I'll make your favorite dish with ingredients we have at home.
Yay! I'll go shopping and I'll be home in about an hour.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Congratulations again, Janet. When you told me the day before yesterday that you were pregnant, I was really surprised. I asked you the other day if you were going to have a baby yet. Why didn't you tell me that you were pregnant? I was the only one who didn't know.
I'm sorry, Susan, that I didn't tell you yet. But you were not the only one. We decided not to tell anyone until we were in the stable period. We decided that we wouldn't tell anyone, not our friends, not the people at work. I didn't tell my parents either.
Well, it's so sad that you treated me like your friends and colleagues. I've been so worried about you guys for so long. And yet, you're so cold.
I appreciate your concern. I was having morning sickness and all. I was afraid to tell you because I didn't know what would happen. I'm sorry I made you feel bad.
Oh well, I'll let bygones be bygones this time.
Thank you very much.
Not to change the subject, but I thought a pregnant woman needs to be nourished. I sent you all sorts of groceries yesterday. Have you received them yet?
I just got home from work and was preparing dinner. Then I received the package. I just put them in the fridge. I should be the one to call you. I'm sorry for that. I was just about to call you though.
Oh really? Well, that's okay. It's from a store known for fresh fish. It's really delicious. I wanted you to try it too.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm afraid I can't eat raw fish right now. So I will eat vegetables and processed foods. Bob will have the fish.
I bought it because I wanted you to eat it. You're saying you can't eat what I bought?
I didn't mean it, but you know that raw food is not good.
Of course. Maybe you think I'm harassing you?
No.
The fish is really fresh, so it's safe for pregnant women to eat. I'm sure of it.
I really appreciate your gesture, but I'm not feeling too well right now, so please let me pass this time.
Huh? You're a pregnant woman right now. Isn't taking care of your health the most important thing you should be doing right now? You still work all the time.
I take days off from work when I'm not feeling well. I try to take care of myself, but I'm still having morning sickness. It depends on the day, but when I'm not feeling well, I don't have much of an appetite in the morning. So I don't want to eat any raw food, just in case.
I'm worried about my unborn grandchild if you're like that now. It's my first grandchild, so I need you to be healthy.
I'm sure the morning sickness will settle down soon, so don't worry. The doctor says my baby's growing well.
Is that so? That's good, but I just thought of something. I've got an idea. I'm going to make lots of food that you can eat even if you have morning sickness. I'll invite you to dinner. Come to my house next weekend. I've had morning sickness myself, so I know exactly how you feel.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your concern. But when I'm not feeling well, I really don't have much of an appetite. I might end up leaving most of the food.
I don't mind it at all. I want to do something for you, Janet. I hope you understand me.
Thank you. Well then, I'll visit you this weekend.
That's the way it should be. I'm really looking forward to it. Since Bob got married and left home, I've rarely cooked for anyone other than my husband. I'm so excited. I can't wait for the weekend.
Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to it too. Thank you so much for today, Susan. You really made a lot of treats and they were all really delicious. I wanted to eat them all, but I wasn't feeling well. I'm sorry that I left some of it.
I thought you didn't like it. You were feeding Bob so much. I was watching you.
Maybe I'm worrying too much. It's my first baby, so I try not to eat raw food, just to be safe. I'm sorry if I made you feel bad. I really appreciate your kindness.
Oh, yes. I was really looking forward to it. It's just so unpleasant that you left that much food.
Oh no.
Do as you please. But if you give birth to a baby with a poor appetite, I won't forgive you.
I'll do everything I can to make sure I give birth to a healthy baby. I'm really sorry about today.
Janet, what the hell happened while I was in the bathroom? I heard my mother crying and rushed out of the bathroom. You threw the fruit basket that Mom gave us into the trash. And you said something incomprehensible like, "Thank God." I was about to ask you what was going on, but she ran out. I ran after her and I'm listening to what she's saying. She still won't stop crying, and she just insists that it's your fault. After what you did, of course, she's crying. I also think it's your fault. She is your mother too. She's been sending us food and inviting us to dinner. She's been so good to us. She brought us a fruit basket as a baby shower gift. Why did you throw it in the trash? You should call her and apologize to my sweet mom right now.
Why should I apologize?
Huh? Janet, are you serious?
Actually, don't be surprised. I just want you to hear this. Your mother tried to take my son away from me.
Tried to take away? What do you mean?
She pointed to the fruit she brought me. She said, "I want some too. Could you peel it for me?" I'll watch him. I went to the kitchen to peel it. I felt someone moving and turned around, and neither Susan nor my son were there. I ran out of the room and saw her heading for the door with my son in her arms. I rushed to bring him back and ask her, "What are you doing?" She said, "We will raise our grandchild. I feel sorry for my grandchild if he was raised by you. You're no longer of any use to us, so you and my son need to get a divorce." So I got mad and threw the fruit basket in the trash, and by saved, I mean my son.
I can't believe she would do such a thing. I don't think you are lying, but to be honest, I'm confused.
You didn't seem to notice, so I kept quiet until now. She tried to make me eat raw food, which they say is not good for pregnant women. Even when she invited us, there were so many raw foods, like raw fish, raw ham, raw egg, and so on. Don't you remember?
Well, that's true.
So I told her in advance that there were many things I couldn't eat. I didn't eat any of the raw food, so you ate it for me. Instead, I ate everything else with relish. She was really sarcastic about it. I wanted to get along with her if I could, but she hates me so much. I couldn't take it anymore. She almost took my son away from me and told me to divorce you. I don't want to get along with her anymore. To tell you the truth, I don't want to see her again.
Janet, I'm really sorry. I didn't notice anything. On top of that, I told you to apologize to her. I just asked my mom about it and she said it's true. It's her first grandchild and she really wanted to raise him. She decided to bring him home today. She said she thought I could join them later.
Now you know.
I'm frustrated. I said I'd protect you, but I haven't done anything. Please forgive me. I'm going to change.
Bob, that's enough. I know you didn't mean to hurt me. Besides, now that I think about it, once I realized that she might be harassing me, I probably should have talked to you about it.
I'll never let my mom near you or my son again. I promise this will never happen again.
Yeah, thanks. Good evening, Susan.
Janet, I've been meaning to call you too. Thank you for calling me. Maybe you've forgiven me? Yesterday, Bob got really mad at me. He told me that he would never let me see you or my grandson again. It was just an impulse. I'm sorry. So you'll let me see my grandson from now on, right? Ah, of course I want to see you too. I can tell right away that you don't mean it. You are not a good liar, aren't you? I'm not lying. I mean it with all my heart. Even if you weren't lying, I would never forgive you. You tried to take away my son, whom I gave birth to with all my heart. You told me to divorce Bob. How can I forgive such a person?
That's... I contacted you today to say goodbye.
Huh? Goodbye?
Wait a minute. Don't say that out of the blue. To be honest, I'm still mad. I thought about just blocking you, but thanks to you giving birth to Bob, I was able to meet him and even have a child with him. Before I block you, I want to thank you. Thank you so much for giving birth to Bob.
You don't need to thank me, and don't block me. Let's get along from now on. I'll help you with my grandchild and everything.
I can't get along with you. I'd rather you not have anything to do with my son. I've already said thank you, so I'll block you. Goodbye.
Oh no, wait a minute. Janet, I'm coming to see you now. I'll apologize or whatever. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. Janet?
I blocked Susan. My father-in-law heard about the numerous harassments she had done to me, and the fact that she tried to take our son away from us. He left the house and wants to live separately for a while. I guess it's only a matter of time before my mother-in-law gets divorced. Bob, too, can't forgive her for what she did. He says he will cut all ties with her. I feel a little sorry for him, but I want to think about my husband and son first. I can't help it. My son has received a lot of love from my father-in-law and my parents. I think he is happy. I live in a new house that we moved into when I was pregnant, and our family of 3 is getting along very well. I love my parents and my father-in-law very much. They often visit us. If something happened to them, I would like to take care of them.
Good morning, Helen. It's about the vacation this weekend. Can we pick you up around 10? Yes, that's fine. But I've been meaning to ask. Why are we going to a regular hotel? I said I wanted to go to the one with the rooftop jacuzzi and swimming pool. Well, we're celebrating Jasmine's exam results. The hotel we're going to has a great menu for people with a lot of allergies. Jasmine's always limited in what she can eat because of that. It's a vacation, so I just want her to be able to enjoy her meals. Allergies, huh? Eggs, dairy, wheat. It's so strange that she can eat almost nothing. I wonder why she turned out like that. Maybe you let her stick to only what she liked when she was little. Not particularly. I do wish we could go to the place I wanted. I'm having to close up the restaurant just so we can go to some run-of-the-mill hotel. Why do I, a businesswoman, have to give up what I want to put up with your working-class level? You're closing the restaurant while we're gone? Of course. We only have Leroy and Ralph working there. Without Leroy there, we can't do business. Ralph needs his father there. Well, thanks for coming. I didn't realize this would be such a problem for you. If Leroy didn't encourage me to go, I wouldn't have. I'm glad you're coming. Jasmine was saying she'd feel sorry if it was just you left behind, Helen. She wants you to come with us, so can you talk to her a little more? I'm just a little worried because I don't see you and Jasmine talk much when we meet up. No, I'm going on a vacation to relax. I'll talk at length to my granddaughter. I'm not that fond of her. That's a shame. Well, I think there should be somewhere with a rooftop pool nearby, so I hope you get to relax. Okay. I don't really mind having the time off to recharge a bit. I'll just go off on my own and have a relaxing time by myself. Got it. Can you find out about a few spots I might enjoy before we go? It's the least you can do, because I'm going along with this exam celebration vacation. Helen, I'm sorry about all of this. Jasmine's going to have to stay at the hospital, so can you make your own way home tomorrow? It doesn't look like she'll be getting out so soon. What? I thought you were going to drive us all back. You want me to fly home? I'm going to have to stay with Jasmine. I'm sorry, but I can't drive you back. Fine. If I knew this was going to happen, I wouldn't have come on vacation. I apologize? Leroy won't shut up about it, so I need to ask, what happened to Jasmine? Why did she collapse? That's the thing. It was her allergies. It seems like something she's allergic to somehow got into her dinner. I checked with the hotel, but they always only use allergen-free ingredients. I don't know what happened. There shouldn't have been anything in her food. Oh, it was allergies. I guess it was too much for her to take. Huh? Too much? She's starting high school soon, right? She's almost an adult, so she can't be a fussy eater forever. So I put egg powder in her food. What? Are you for real? Are you being serious right now? I saw it on the internet. If you give small children egg powder, you can prevent allergies. I thought she could take it if a baby could. I was trying to cure her. I didn't mean any harm. You didn't mean any harm? Jasmine was taken away in an ambulance. Yes, I know. So? Don't you so me. What? You want me to apologize? If anything, you should be thanking me. I'm sure she'll be happier if she can eat what she wants. Her collapsing is probably a step towards her body getting used to it. Maybe she'll be okay the next time she has egg. I think you and Jasmine would show me your appreciation if that happened. Oh, maybe I'll give her some more after she gets out of the hospital. This isn't a joke. What would you have done if Jasmine had died? Do you realize how close you came to killing her? She's still suffering now. Oh, I can't believe this. Oh, don't be so dramatic. Maybe she got her allergies because you're too sensitive like this. It's your fault. There's no other explanation. You've always raised her wrong from when she was young. I was trying to fix it. You're being so rude to me when I'm helping you. I've had enough. I understand your point of view perfectly, Helen. I don't think we'll ever meet again. Thank you for everything. Oh, really? I'll be really happy never to see that kid again. Did you do this because you hate Jasmine? Who knows? I'll leave that up to your imagination. But do you know what? I do hate you and Declan. You've always argued with what I said, and you wouldn't listen to me. Declan refuses to work at the family business. He should learn from his older brother. I can't believe what you've done. Don't you have a conscience? You shouldn't have even had a child. Well, it doesn't matter to me if the three of you disappear from my life. I won't just let this slide. I'll be letting Declan's father and brother know about this. I don't care if you tell them. Come again? There's no way they'll just let it go if they hear about this. But they're both working at the restaurant I run. Even if you were to tell them, what are they going to do? Cut ties with me? That would mean losing their jobs. Are they really willing for that to happen, just for their principles? And what are you going to do about my husband? I don't care about Declan. You've tainted him now. He really lost in life, didn't he? Working at your parents' tatty old factory. I didn't really care for him anyway, so I'll feel better with him gone. Ralph is the only son I need. I see how it is. If you see, then just go home on your own. Never contact me again. Hey, Phoebe. I thought I'd get a present for Jasmine now that she's starting high school. Is there anything she wants? Well, what kind of thing would make her happy? Oops. I thought I blocked and deleted you. That's strange. Goodbye. Wait, don't block me. What now? I'm not sure what you could possibly need from me. Look, let's talk about this again. We're family after all. We've been friendly with each other for 15 years. I'm sure we can make up. Friendly? Are you serious? You said my cooking was horrible and threw it in the trash. You took our Hoover from our house, saying young people shouldn't rely on appliances so much. You even played with Jasmine's life. Oh, I see. So that's what friendly looks like to you? Well, not exactly, but... Well, I'm really sorry about what I did. I shouldn't have given Jasmine food she was allergic to. I thought long and hard about what I did. I feel so ashamed of my actions. It's unusual of you to willingly apologize. Is it because Leroy is threatening divorce? Well, there's that too. Yes, is there something else? It's just... I wanted to... Can you just spit it out? I had an idea. Shall we go on vacation together? We could take the whole family. We'll invite Ralph and his family too. I just want us to make up. Of course not. You invited me on vacation before. So why can't we go back to that time? To be honest, Helen, I didn't really want to invite you on the vacation. But we couldn't really ask Leroy to come, but not you. So we invited you out of familial duty, but you made it the worst vacation for Jasmine. Look, please. Can't you accept my apology? If you accept it, maybe Leroy and Ralph will come around. So that's what this was about. You were just trying to prevent the divorce after all. I'm really glad you were so selfish and horrible until the end. Now I won't feel guilty at all about cutting you loose from our lives. Phoebe, please. Ralph and Declan said they don't want to speak to me ever again, and now I can't get a hold of them. Leroy's leaving, so the restaurant will be next. I'll lose everything. It's a restaurant that my parents had great pride in. So you get it, right? Please help me. I'll do anything. You're really having to swallow your pride here, aren't you? I'm shocked. I've never seen you like this, so I'm shocked. So you can do it. You can put up with the working class. Hey, Phoebe. I thought I'd get a present for Jasmine now that she's starting high school. Is there anything she wants? Well, what kind of thing would make her happy? Oops. I thought I blocked and deleted you. That's strange. Goodbye. Wait, don't block me. What now? I'm not sure what you could possibly need from me. Look, let's talk about this again. We're family after all. We've been friendly with each other for 15 years. I'm sure we can make up. Friendly? Are you serious? You said my cooking was horrible and threw it in the trash. You took our Hoover from our house, saying young people shouldn't rely on appliances so much. You even played with Jasmine's life. Oh, I see. So that's what friendly looks like to you? Well, not exactly, but... Well, I'm really sorry about what I did. I shouldn't have given Jasmine food she was allergic to. I thought long and hard about what I did. I feel so ashamed of my actions. It's unusual of you to willingly apologize. Is it because Leroy is threatening divorce? Well, there's that too. Yes, is there something else? It's just... I wanted to... Can you just spit it out? I had an idea. Shall we go on vacation together? We could take the whole family. We'll invite Ralph and his family too. I just want us to make up. Of course not. You invited me on vacation before. So why can't we go back to that time? To be honest, Helen, I didn't really want to invite you on the vacation. But we couldn't really ask Leroy to come, but not you. So we invited you out of familial duty, but you made it the worst vacation for Jasmine. Look, please. Can't you accept my apology? If you accept it, maybe Leroy and Ralph will come around. So that's what this was about. You were just trying to prevent the divorce after all. I'm really glad you were so selfish and horrible until the end. Now I won't feel guilty at all about cutting you loose from our lives. Phoebe, please. Ralph and Declan said they don't want to speak to me ever again, and now I can't get a hold of them. Leroy's leaving, so the restaurant will be next. I'll lose everything. It's a restaurant that my parents had great pride in, so you get it, right? Please help me. I'll do anything. You're really having to swallow your pride here, aren't you? I'm shocked. I've never seen you like this, so I'm shocked. So you can do it. You can put up with the working class. Jasmine wasn't in the hospital for that long. She was released only after a few days. She was able to start high school just fine. Helen resisted Leroy's attempts to divorce, but it formally went through the other day. Helen's restaurant had to close because she couldn't find any staff. She sold the business while it was sinking, then moved into a cheap apartment. According to Leroy, Helen wasn't so great with running the restaurant. While she did run it, it was always only just afloat. So I understood why she moved into such a miserable apartment. Intentionally giving food Jasmine was allergic to was a crime. Plain and simple. We're talking to a lawyer about charging Helen for that. I'm sure that Helen's having the hardest time of her life. So I want her to live to a ripe old age. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please press the like button.